Robert, I just realized something. Republicans ain't got no swag. That's why they want to ban TikTok. Republicans ain't got no swag. That's the problem. And I mention that in the context of engaging young people in the...
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I think what from you guys seeing from that very small clip there is, yeah, Republicans have no swag. That's the reason why they want to ban TikTok. Well, there's a myriad of things, a reason why we want to ban TikTok. Heads up, this will probably be a long video, mostly due to the fact of kind of converging everything that I've seen so far, and the actual news that's being pointed out. We know what's going on with TikTok and how bad it is, and the issues that happen. And I think that maybe there's a huge reason why. So, without further ado, let me get directly into it. First, we're going to go with this. TikTok CEO shares warning users about a looming ban. Some politicians have started talking about banning TikTok. Now this could take TikTok away from 150 million, from all 150 million of you. Yeah, so guys, what he's trying to use a motion to essentially control you guys to what's going on. Now, I'm gonna be sharing this video and a few other things as well, what the TikTok CEO is saying, and then what this other guy is saying as well, because it makes a lot of sense onto what is going on here. So, without further ado, here's a clip of this guy talking, and then here will be the other clip after a small brief break of kind of showing exactly what he is advocating for and what the CEO is advocating for.
CEO of TikTok. I'm here in Washington, D.C. today, and I have some news and updates to share with everyone here. Today, I'm super excited to announce that more than 150 million Americans are on TikTok. That's almost half of the US coming to TikTok to connect, to create, to share, to learn, or just to have some fun. This includes 5 million businesses that use TikTok to reach their customers, and the majority of these are small and medium businesses. Now, these numbers are amazing, and I'm so thankful to all of you and the 7,000 TikTok employees in the US who are helping us build this incredible community in America and around the world. Now, this comes at a pivotal moment for us. Some politicians have started talking about banning TikTok. Now, this could take TikTok away from all 150 million of you. I'll be testifying before Congress later this week to share all that we're doing to protect Americans using the app and deliver on our mission to inspire creativity and to bring joy. Let me know in the comments what you want your elected representatives to know about what you love about TikTok.
Okay, now that you've seen that, and that was kind of like, you know, pretty much trying to tug at your emotions, all 150 million you're going to leave, and you know it's going to lose businesses. Okay, sure, but I think those businesses are going to have to fall or collapse due to the fact of the immense amount of damage TikTok has been doing. And we'll find out why. So here's this guy, this Democrat, this lunatic that's saying, oh, because Democrats, you know, Republicans don't have any swag, which is terrible, a terrible joke first off, and two, why the reasonings are. And then I'll connect the two dots here of this, the CEO, and this guy pretty much advocating for why to keep TikTok.
Where 5 million small businesses are selling their products and services and making a living. Making a living at a time where our economy is struggling in so many ways. So we're talking about free speech for everyday Americans. We're talking about small business owners who use TikTok to grow their business.
Includes 5 million businesses that use TikTok to reach their customers, and the majority of these are small and medium businesses. Now,
and my question is, and we're going to pivot to the other part of the conversation, why the hysteria and the panic and the targeting of TikTok? As we know, Republicans in particular have been sounding the alarm, creating a red scare around China. They've been doing it in a variety of ways when it comes to economic competition, when it comes to semiconductor manufacturing, and when it comes to technology. In terms of TikTok's behavior and its risk to national security, it poses about the same threat that companies like Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and Twitter pose. So let's not marginalize and target TikTok.
So yeah, the businesses. Okay, we get that, but there are way worse things than just the businesses having stuff like that. That's like okay, there's a business going on with. There are businesses that deal with crack cocaine and all this stuff, or fentanyl, which is a big problem, and they're businesses. They're technically a business. They're not. If you get rid of fentanyl and all the other stuff, then yeah, their business suffers. So you could go out. Well, that's a good thing. This is a very similar scenario. It is a good thing for these businesses to technically go out, and what we're seeing here is this: is that we have TikTok unveils updated rules standards ahead of CEO's congressional testimony. Now, what we see here is that TikTok on Tuesday unveiled its updated community guidelines, which the company says will focus on improving content moderation on the platform. Some of the key changes include updating the company's role on how it evaluates content created or altered by artificial intelligence technology and providing more details about the work it does to protect civic and election integrity. The company will also outline steps it will take to moderate content, which include removing content that violates guidelines and restricting mature content from being shown to viewers under the age of 18. These principles guide our decisions about how we moderate content so that we can strive to be fair in our actions, protect human dignity, and strike a balance between freedom of expression and preventing harm. Okay, so that's what they're talking about, right? Well, we have other things that we have as well. Take a look. TikTok is pushing incel and suicide videos to 13-year-olds. Now, again, this is from a very far left-wing type of news article, and they're even saying this, is that within minutes of TikTok's youngest users signing up for a new account, the platform's powerful algorithm is bombarding teens with extremist content, including videos promoting suicide and the virulently misogynistic incel subculture, according to news research published today by corporate accountability group Echo and shared with Vice News. Now, I don't know about the whole misogynistic thing, because that's just, a left-wing talking point, which is stupid, but the thing is, with this, is that the suicide thing is not wrong. So what we'll do is that we'll go through over a few things that what TikTok has done with this suicide stuff. Despite TikTok's promises to crack down on this kind of content, it's still easily discoverable by new users who want to seek it out. And TikTok's recommendation algorithm is so advanced that it will begin pushing increasingly extreme content into the feed of new users after they use the app for just 10 minutes, news research states. So we have that's going on. I'm not going to read this all because this video is going to be very long, and I kind of want to make it to where it's not where you get the gist of what's going on, and I will post all these stuff so you can read it for yourselves. But we have this as a tech CEO appears on TikTok to warn users about the TikTok ban. So we've seen that where he was actively going to warn them, as shown. What I did show you, so you get that. And then we have this as well, where TikTok CEO appeals to U.S. users ahead of House testimony. And this is kind of like where they're going to appeal to it, and we're going to get directly into that as well. We have countries that have banned TikTok. India is being one of them. Taiwan, United States is also seeking to do it. Canada, European Union, Pakistan, and Afghanistan, all these countries are doing it, aside from the United States. It says India imposed a ban on TikTok and dozens of other Chinese apps, including the messaging app WeChat, in 2020 over privacy and security concerns. The ban came shortly after a clash between India and the Chinese troops at the disputed Himalayan border killed 20 Indian soldiers and injured dozens. Yes. And then we have this, TikTok CEO to tell Congress that Chinese-owned app now has 150 million active users in the United States. That's a massive problem because that's showing 150 million users, give or take, with suicide stuff. So, what I'll also do here as well, guys, is show you the bad TikTok trends, which comes up pretty much immediately, and then we'll get to see exactly how bad the TikTok trends were. So, we'll go over this. The bad TikTok trends happen to be all of these. Get out of here. So, what we have is the nasal spray tans, and then we had what else are these? The Orbeez challenge. And then we had the morning after pills. Then we had the methylene blue trend. And then we had fake tongue piercings. This one was a particular case, the garnered headlines where doctors had to remove the appendix of a 9-year-old boy to save his life after he swallowed these magnets. The back crack challenge. The challenge involves two people standing back to back. You will kneel and put your back pants on your head. The other person will put their arms through your pec and pick you up looking like a backpack. If done carefully, you will feel relief in your spine. Still, it is not advisable to crack your back at home, especially like this. Yeah, because it could release to all these other things. Rubber under tongue. Door kick challenge. We also had these all these other crazy stuff as well that's been going on. What about the chances where we had where stealing cars? Some of the ice challenges as well. Like there have been very negative challenges that has been on TikTok. And now here's the biggest thing here, guys. This is the biggest thing in the opener for all of you, to where you guys can just sit back, listen to this in the background. But this is the biggest deal that we have with TikTok and the issues that's coming forward. This slams every last bit of these insane Democrats that are wanting to keep TikTok, and what is the main owner of the TikTok person that wants to keep this. So, without further ado, here's the big keeper and the biggest point here. Aside from this, because we had China as well, by the way, guys, has now been aiding in working with Russia. You know, the country that attacked Ukraine. They're now friends now. Take a look at this, and then I'll also make you take a look at the big issue.
Это как раз сейчас перемены, которые не было в течение 100 лет. Там, где вместе двигаем эти перемены. Перекиньте, пожалуйста, дорогой друг.
Уважаемый президент Путин, я всегда называю вас как моим дорогим другом.
我非常高兴能够应你之约再一次访问俄罗斯，并且是在我连任国家主席之后的首访国家。
So yes, China is now helping and with friends with Russia, which is not good. That's not a good sign, guys. That's bad. And they're trying to take all this privacy information. Now, here's the big kicker. This Republican woman just slammed the CEO of TikTok and all the other things that has been happening. Because we all know the big issue of what TikTok is, and it's been horribly detrimental. And I have been shown on this channel showing how bad social media has become and how bad TikTok was, and the damage it's been doing to our kids' livelihoods. Take a look.
Surveillance and more manipulation. Your platform should be banned. I expect today you'll say anything to avoid this outcome. Like you are 100% responsible for what TikTok does, that you suddenly endorse a national data privacy standard, that Project Texas is more than a marketing scheme, that TikTok doesn't harm our innocent children, or that your ties to the Chinese Communist Party through ByteDance is just a myth. We aren't buying it. In fact, when you celebrate the 150 million American users on TikTok, it emphasizes the urgency for Congress to act. That is 150 million Americans that CCP can collect sensitive information on and control what we ultimately see, hear, and believe. TikTok has repeatedly been caught in the lie that it does not answer to the CCP through ByteDance. Today, the CCP's laws require Chinese companies like ByteDance to spy on their behalf. That means any Chinese company must grant the CCP access and manipulation capabilities as a design feature. Right now, ByteDance is under investigation by the DOJ for surveilling American journalists, both digital activity and physical movements through TikTok. We also know that many of your employees still report directly to Beijing. Internal recordings reveal there is a backdoor for China to access user data across the platform. Your employees said, quote, everything is seen in China. A gateway to spy is not the only way TikTok and ByteDance can do the bidding of the CCP. TikTok has helped erase events and people China wants the world to forget. It's even censored an American teenager who exposed CCP's genocide and torture of Uyghur Muslims. The facts show that ByteDance is beholden to the CCP, and ByteDance and TikTok are one and the same. TikTok also targets our children. The For You algorithm is a tool for TikTok to own their attention and prey on their innocence. Within minutes of creating an account, your algorithm can promote suicide, self-harm, and eating disorders to children. It encourages challenges for them to put their lives in danger and allows adults to prey on our beautiful, beloved daughters. It's also a portal for drug dealers to sell illicit fentanyl that China has banned, yet is helping Mexican cartels produce, send across our border, and poison our children. In China, the CCP proactively prohibits this type of TikTok content that promotes death and despair to kids. From the data it collects to the content it controls, TikTok is a grave threat of foreign influence in American life. It's been said it's like allowing the Soviet Union the power to produce Saturday morning cartoons during the Cold War, but much more powerful and much more dangerous. Banning your platform will address the immediate threats. Make no mistake, this committee is also looking to the future. America needs to be prepared to stop the next technological tool or weapon China will use for its own strategic gain. We must prevent any app, website, and platform like TikTok from ever spying on Americans again. And we must provide the strongest protections possible for our children. That is why this committee is leading on a national privacy and data security standard. It restricts sensitive American data from reaching our adversaries to begin with, and what big tech and data brokers collect, process, store, and sell. It makes it illegal for any platform to track and target children under 17. Mr. Chu, the committee has requested that TikTok appear before us for a long time. For those we serve, we're glad the day has finally come. Today, the world is watching. ByteDance is watching. The Chinese Communist Party is watching. But the answers you owe are to the American people, a free people who cherish their God-given, unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for all. They deserve the truth. Complete honesty is the standard and the law you are being held to before this committee as we seek to get answers and a full understanding of what happens at TikTok under your watch.
Republicans in particular have been sounding the alarm, creating a red scare around China. They've been doing it in a variety of ways when it comes to economic competition, when it comes to semiconductor manufacturing, and when it comes to technology. In terms of TikTok's behavior and its risk to national security, it poses about the same threat that companies like Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and Twitter pose.
Yeah. So there you have it, guys. Yeah, TikTok is a threat. It's not a threat due to China. Yeah, because China has not signed a deal with Russia, which attacked Ukraine, and China is not using ByteDance to spy on our kids and promote suicide, among many other things, and even some of the things that you guys advocate for, which is incels. So this is the reason why we should take TikTok, so we could keep on promoting suicide. And all the other bad things and horrible trends that TikTok did in its time, and since its inception, it's been alive. We've had more dead kids from actual TikTok than anything. So, you guys be the judge. Should we really keep it? I think not. At least that's my opinion. It's always nice to see clowns like these foolish Democrats thinking that they know better when they are in fact horrifically wrong. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care.